wouldn't think that because they're smaller, right? The reason.
So the vineyard here, you're growing Cabernet here, and the Syrah was all down there, so that's torn out
It's
now?
all gone, yeah. It's
So-
all Cabernet.
It's all Cabernet. Okay, and that's all behind us here, yeah?
And yeah, so
And
there's-
on the front.
You have
Yeah.
2 blocks. So the blocks are one is on the west side of the property, and one's on the east side of the houses. And what we decided to do was name the blocks after our 2 daughters. And so one of our daughters faces west, her bedroom window.
Oh.
So that's the Emily block. And one of our other daughters, her bedroom window faces east. So that's the Audrey block. And so the Audrey block is behind us, and the Emily block is what you drive up as you drive up the road. So we've been retraining the vineyard for the last couple of years.
Okay.
That's
Trellising
probably
system?
an important point. Yeah, when we bought the vineyard, it was in pretty rough shape. It just had not ever been a real commercial vineyard, and it had suffered some winter damage. And so we decided, it was literally right before we closed on the property, we had the vineyard consultant call us up and say, "Hey, I hate to tell you this, but this property you're about to buy,
Yeah.
you're not going to get any fruit out of it for a couple of years."
The buds are all
Yeah, the
gone.
bud. He's like, you need to completely, retrain this whole vineyard.
Okay.
So this will actually be the first harvest that
Wow.
we'll take a crop. We had a crop last year, but I just wasn't happy with the consistency,
Yeah.
and so we decided to not take a crop
Give
out.
it one more year.
Give it one more year. And so we've been investing in the property and redeveloping the vineyard, and I'm really excited about this year. And
2019, our first estate.
There you
visit.
go.
yeah, knock on wood,
Excellent.
right? Yeah,
exactly.
It's only July, so yeah.
But so far, it's looking great.
Yeah.
Do you guys, are things own-rooted here, or are they grafted onto the American stock? Or?
We're all own rooted here,
Okay.
and there's a really neat soil exposure. The block that's immediately behind us right here is Clone 4 Cabernet, and at the far end of this block, there's a little bit of a pretty significant ledge, and you can see on that ledge good 35 feet of the soil exposure,
Gotcha.
and
This
just
is what
see
you
how
mentioned.
deep it is. And up here on the north side of the Walla Walla AVA, we just have these bottomless, sand-blown loss, wind-blown loss that really kind of is the major factor in the terroir on the north side of the valley. Quite different than on the south side of the Walla Walla Valley, but up here, that really drives our terroir. And we are own rooted here, but we do have drip irrigation, and that we're in the middle of July right now, and we have not turned it on.
That's great.
Yeah, so we
That's
haven't
great.
turned on any irrigation at all, and I don't anticipate we're going to turn on irrigation for at least another several weeks.
That's great.
So we'll see what happens. So this year was maybe a little bit unique because we had a winter where we had a lot of precipitation, a lot of snow on the ground in March, which is very weird for us. And so the way that worked out is, kind of essentially right before bud break, we had a ton of moisture in the soil. And so I think that's part of the reason why, the plants are not showing any signs of stress.